It is time for more Minecraft Bingo. I'm on my own today looking at seed 5666, which is the points challenge, the 25 minutes challenge. And when I was looking at this seed, I thought possibly this is a card someone might black out. I'm not necessarily sure that it'd be me, but it looks like an easier card for the most part. And so I have high hopes. I've been reviewing the things that are on the card, and I think I'm ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Start go. I will start and I will go. And I will do that. Know I'm going to need some cactus to cook up. And I guess it doesn't really matter what kind of wood I get at the beginning, because I don't see spruce, which is the only special wood type I would need in order to get a spruce sapling anywhere right here at the spawn point. So we'll go ahead and grab, and that'll be sufficient. Let's start going in this direction. Let's see if we can see some exposed stone to get to. And, right, there are horses, and I do need some leather. I see some exposed stone over here. And so I think I'll run over here. And, whoa! I almost just fell in a ravine. Alright, but I think I'll just grab some stone right through over here. So let's do this. Doop, 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 boop, boop. Oops, there we go. Let's go ahead and make this. And when I'm taking a peek in the ravine, maybe we'll see if there's any good things for me here. Let's see, is this going to fall? No, I can at least dig down to here and stand here, but I'm not sure about any deeper. Yeah, okay, so it's a little bit hard to get to all the stone here. Yes. Not the best place to dig, but that's okay. It'll give us a nice little vantage point into the ravine. And so if we take a little bit of time but manage to see something good in the ravine, that could be good. I'll take a look at the ravine a little bit better once I've dug out a bit more stone and kind of tried to make myself a staircase down into the ravine. And I guess I'll go ahead and get my kind of standard 14 pieces of stone if I can. Alright, that'll work. That's going to be good enough for now. Alright, and let's take our peek. I see iron. I don't see any dungeons. I didn't see anything else that was too amazing or appealing just at a glance there. And so we're going to go ahead and cook up our cactus green. Like so. And then I will get my other, this, that, and the other, kind of all together over here. And while that's cooking up, there are horses and sheep over here. The sheep are for food. The horses are to give me the one piece of leather I need for a book. Sorry, horsies. All right, there's the leather that I need. So let's make sure we keep an eye out for sugarcane. And I will try to cook up some of this food, like so. And then also get myself some more wood. Now that I got an axe, that'll go a whole lot faster. And that'll be useful. And let's see, let's go ahead and turn the wood into this. And since I already have... no, I was about to make an item frame, but that's not what I want to make. Right. Let's go ahead and get this in here. And, okay, we need to keep an eye out for pumpkins and seeds or whatever. Spruce sapling. Okay, we're going to need to do a bit more traveling across the overworld. And so that's what we're going to do. And I'll wait 5 more seconds for one more of these to cook up. And then we will get moving, like so. And see if we can find some other biomes. And I need to get clay, which actually I'm pretty sure I just saw clay over here, so let's go ahead and dig it up now. While I'm still thinking of it. Here is some clay, just like that. Great. And what other kinds of things from the surface? Not a whole lot, actually. Mushrooms are another thing that we need to keep an eye out for. And I see a brown mushroom right over here. There's just the spider eye, not the fermented spider eye, so I don't need extras of those. Bunny rabbit, I don't need... And, oh, and here's the, okay, this is fortunate. Okay, so we can make the mushroom stew. That did pop in my inventory. And it's possible we might find like a desert pyramid or something crazy, which could be really good. And I have seeds if I need to grow wheat. That would only be if I found a jungle and didn't find the other thing. Cows. I'm going to need a milk bucket, and cows are sometimes hard to find. So I think this would be a good time to go ahead and do an initial dig and just get ourselves a little bit of iron, which should be easy to come by even with random digging. I hear skeleton. Okay, don't see the skeleton. Don't see any iron as of yet, but I'm sure there'll be some. Here's some. Someone might fall on my head over here, so let's try to be careful. Alright, but we'll go ahead and grab this iron. Let's try to get a little bit more while we're here. Oh, here we go, here we go. I saw the moss stone, and here's my chance to get a bone. Or 2 or 3. Let's go ahead and eat some food before we try to take on the skeleton dungeon. And try to get that other skeleton to walk over here. Can I break this by any chance? Not yet. Let's kill a couple more skeletons. Alright, then I can probably break this. There's still another skeleton in there, but I am still healing up. And so, I think this will have been worth it. Get the bone and get whatever loot's in here, which might include some iron. Oh, it's a double. Oh, wow, and the other one is okay. Let's just pick this up. That was actually super lucky. We are getting all the loots. Alright, there's my bucket. There's my name tag that I need. I do not need this. I do not need this. I do not need these anymore. I'm only going to need one of this. Let's go ahead and set the furnace down, and I think there still might be a chest, or I've lost track already. But let's make sure I'm in a place where I know what's going on, and that I'm safe. Okay, there's just a guy over here. I would not mind some coal. So I'm going to grab that. He hasn't seen me yet, so we'll just let him continue to wander around over there. I'm going to go ahead and grab this and get that cooking. And, okay, I got my name tag, right? I think so. And I need to make a... Let's get the crafting table out. Need to make a bunch of things. I can make my mushroom stew. Actually, let's go ahead and eat. Just to recover that little bit of health. We're going to get the mushroom stew made. I've got the bucket, which I can use for the cows that I still hear outside. And did I not pick up any iron ingots out of any of these chests? That's kind of crazy. I don't need any more gunpowder. That is cooking up just fine. Okay, and so I want to take 3 iron ingots and go ahead and turn them into a better pick, because that's something we'll definitely need in the long run. I'm going to have that ready to go. And, right, I still never found the sugarcane outside. Okay, yes, I think I'm in good shape for the moment. So I think we're going to head back upstairs. This is basically done. And rather than come out the way I came in, I'm going to see if I can find my way back up to the surface over here. Because I do hear a cow still above me, but it doesn't look like that this is going up. And so I'm just going to dig my way back up to the surface. Because I don't think it'll be very far. I don't think we're that deep underground. I apologize if there's some background noises. Sounds like something... Oh. That's my ups. Which usually means that... Maybe there was thunder outside too, I'm not sure. Where were those cows? I just heard him. I saw them over here. Here we go. Cow. Great. Alright, now would be a great time to update this. I know I still need a spruce sapling. I need to keep an eye out for pumpkin seeds and reeds on the surface. Yeah, I think there's both some thunder and possibly someone moving something heavy somewhere outside my window. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I hear some deep rumblings. That was definitely thunder. Alright, hopefully hopefully everything will hold up. I happen to see this. There's both some iron here and some gravel here. There is my, what do you call? Oh, and I hear an Enderman. So we're going to go try to find him. I think it's just rabbits that I hear on the surface. The Enderman sounds like he's like right here. Alright, Enderman. Skeleton, where are you at? It sounds so close. I think they're getting louder. Here we go. Okay, there's the Enderman. Okay, and I'm in the back of a crate. Oh, crap. Skeleton, I didn't realize was right in the same cave area. He shot at the Enderman, so the Enderman might still be angry at me. But there is another Enderman here. Or there was. Oh boy. I hear the Enderman taking damage somewhere. He might be back up on the surface. Oh, here he is. Alright, sadly he did not drop the whatever. I do hear the other one. I think he's out on the surface now. I want to get my furnace going on some things again. And let's be... Okay, this Enderman is making friendly noises. So I think he might have gotten in the water and become friendly. So let's do that. Where'd the Enderman go? I think he's over here. Here he is. Ah, didn't drop it either. That's unlucky. Alright. Well, we have that cooking up. I can go ahead. I can make a... let's do some fishing while I'm standing here cooking things. Because I know I have a ton of string. And are there other things I could be crafting right now? I don't see pumpkins. I don't see spruce trees, unless that's a spruce over... Yeah, there's a spruce over there. Okay, so I'll be able to get that. I don't think this squid that's swimming around here is something that I need. Alright, so we got that. I don't need these anymore. I'm only ever going to need one piece of redstone, and so I'm going to get rid of those, and I don't need the string anymore. And I don't think there's anything else I need to craft. Yes, there is something else I can craft right now. Which is, I can go ahead and make this thing. The upside down witch's hat. Alright, and that's still cooking up. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and update this one more time. So spruce sapling is going to be coming up. And I still need to get the ender pearl. I can make the sign. Let's go ahead and make the sign while I'm thinking of it, which also is going to tell me that I still need to get more wood. I haven't chopped down enough trees. So let's do that. And is there glass bottles in this card? I don't think there are. Oh, crap. Hey, buddy. Give me a spider eye, please. Thank you. All right. That was really good. And that's still going. So let's get one more of these cooked up. Great. 3, 2, 1. I can pick it up now. That should be all the iron cooked up. All right, and I'll be able to make a cauldron out of that, I suppose. Double checking that I don't need squid ink. I do not. I only need a little bit more iron, actually. And if we can manage to find some dungeons, that would be great. I did get the name tag out of the dungeon already. And so, in terms of dungeon loot, I actually don't need a lot of that. I do need a few things underground, especially a fair bit of gold. Oh, and there's a jungle over here. But where's the spruce? The spruce is right over here. And it's going to be nighttime, and so we still might see more Endermen. Just making sure there's not a creeper sneaking up on me. But this will solve the wood problem and also hopefully get me my sapling. I think I just got it. Yep. Alright, great. And I do want to go to that jungle. And I don't see an Enderman anywhere else right now, and so let's make a boat because I think it will be faster. Even though it's not that far to swim. And let's go ahead and do that. Also, just get that out of my inventory. One boat, I believe, will be sufficient because the jungle's not that far. And now we want to get the watermelon and the cocoa bean because both of those things, the cookie and the watermelon, are on the card. While I'm in the boat, I want to try to keep an eye out for watermelons if possible. Oh, there's a watermelon. Great. I see it up on the side of this ledge. And the cocoa bean should be a bit easier to come by. So I'll find that while I'm on the land. That's the sound of a dungeon spawner, I think. Yeah, you want to go ahead and split up? I just don't feel like trying to fight you on ugly terrain. There's an apple, but I don't think I need an apple. Right, I do not. That was also part of the reason that I was having the creeper explode in the jungle, is that's one of the best ways to get an apple. Because they blow up lots of leaves. But I didn't need one for this card. But that's a tip. You want an apple. Just have a creeper explode around some swamp trees or some jungle trees. Good way to get it. Alright, so. Watermelon get. Great. I see a cocoa bean over there. There's this creeper who's looking up at me. So let's deal with him. Hey, buddy. Great. I have a fair amount of raw meat that I think will tide me over for the things I need to do. But let's keep a little bit of an eye on the food situation as we try to do this. Okay, so there's my cocoa beans. Now I want to get out of the jungle and into an open area where I will be able to try to find an Enderman. Because I got what I came for in this dungeon. Or in this biome. It does look like there's extreme hills potentially over here. Those might be taiga hills. And I would like to find that as well. And I do hear what sounds like a dungeon down there, but I really don't need the dungeon at this point. I really need to get into an extreme hills, get my Enderman, possibly find some pumpkin seeds on the surface. These are the things I need to do. Alright, have some delicious raw mutton. Let's get over onto some land over here and see if we can spy an Enderman from up top somewhere over here. Try to ignore these zombies because they're a waste of my time. Skeletna, or spider. Alright, I kind of am on a peninsula over here that I didn't really want to be. What's the F3 say? It does say extreme hills though. So I think we're going to dig down here. Okay, just to get you off my back, I've already got the spider eye. And I want to kind of like dig into the side of the extreme hills from near the bottom, so I'm already somewhat down deep. Oh, there's even a convenient cave right over here. Great. Oh, even better. No, it's not a ravine. Just a cave. Still good. I do probably need to cook up some more food, so let's be wary of that. I can take this fall now, but let's go ahead and get the food ready to cook. Oh yeah, it started raining outside. It's thundering, it's raining, it's doing all kinds of things. Let's hope that doesn't work out poorly for Brian. I guess there's nothing else. Right, I can make this. And I'll hold on to the extra food in case I need it. But then I'm going to do this, and since I don't need the bread for anything else, or this for anything else, I'm going to make some bread. Because that's a good food that is already kind of cooked up and ready to go. I don't need these. I don't need these. And I don't need that. And I don't need that. Okay. And this is great. Alright, so we got a bunch of good food ready to go again. And so now we still want to find an Enderman underground. We want to hopefully be in Extreme Hills and possibly find an emerald. We want to find some diamonds. Alright, I heard a skeleton somewhere. And the Extreme Hills, basically, if I dig down kind of this way, I will stay in a big section of Extreme Hills. Trying to be quiet. Because I thought I heard a skeleton earlier, but maybe he was back up on the surface. What level am I at already? Oops, I think I just took a screenshot. Okay, I'm in Extreme Hills. I'm at 44. Alright, I'm going to dig straight down for a little bit and take a risk. Okay, I hear a spider. He's really close. Is he above or below? Doesn't seem like he's above. Doesn't seem... Oh, he's like right over here. I see that there's more iron there, but I'm likely to find more iron lots of places. He's probably down, actually. Yeah, here we go. There he is. Hi, Mr. Spider. My sword is getting a little bit low, so let's try to keep an eye on that. Oops. Okay. All this should be Extreme Hills. I really don't need to be fighting you. I am going to need another piece of coal or two, probably, to cook up my iron and gold once I get it. And we're not quite down low enough. Let's go ahead and just eat this raw. And I'm trying to think. In terms of iron, I think I have enough iron, actually. Okay, gold, great. Even just one piece is already good, because that's one thing off the card. So let's go ahead and get this one cooking. And I'll throw some more iron in there in a moment. Let's see if we can find any more gold. What level am I at? 19. This is good. I don't need the lapis. I do need the emerald. And I would like to find some diamonds, ideally, as well. 4, 9, or 13. Let's go ahead and try to make the rest of the things that I need out of iron, just to make sure we've got everything checked off the card. And possibly I could even make myself an iron sword, because I see that my stone sword is getting pretty worn down. And let's also go ahead and drop off some things I don't need once again. That can go ahead and just turn into that. Let's just make that sticks for the moment. I don't need any gunpowder. I don't need these. I don't need these. I don't need these. Great. And just in case I'm going to need more iron. Right, because I haven't made the cauldron yet, have I? So that is something I think I still need. So let's go ahead and throw these in there. I'm pretty sure that that's going to be plenty now. And do I have enough fuel going in here? Let's put another piece of coal in here. And let's go ahead and switch those onto the bar. And let's update this once more. Oh, the book. I never got the reads up top. That's a problem. But there's still a couple things down here that we could try to get. And so I'm going to let's let that cook for a minute. Let's run down here. Oh, here's a grate. Oh, no, that's the cobblestone that I placed, making a little stairway down. Okay, not seeing any more gold. Obviously not seeing diamonds because we're not quite deep enough. And there's kind of a cave over there that I could still explore. But let's make our cauldron. And let's see, I've got not a lot of time left. I'm going to go ahead and make myself a new sword. And I still need to try to cook up some gold and diamonds. Yeah, let's spend a little bit more time down here. We might find an Enderman if we get lucky. And I think I've already got all the coal that I need. Does this go back down? Maybe? No. Are we still in Extreme Hills? No, we're on Stone Beach too. This should be Extreme Hills. It is. And I hear a zombie somewhere. What happens if I'm already down pretty low, right? 24. Let's try to go down to diamond level and just see if we get lucky and find another cave. Because I do hear one zombie. He sounds like he's over here. Oh no, I think he was up higher. Well, I just heard him again. Okay, 13, 12, 11. It sounds like the zombie's this way. Let's try to find the zombie. And see if we luck into some gold or some diamond. Alright, zombie sounds like he's like right here. He also might be above me. Alright, zombie, keep making noise. Alright, he's definitely this way. Zombles, where you at? Oh no! Is this the cave I was just in? I fear that it is. No, I think this is new. Here we go, here we go. Crap. These are not the guys I wanted to run into right now, because they take a bit of time to kill. There we go. I don't need anything that's in here, right? So I shouldn't even be in here. Oh, and I just think I saw a zombie spawn, and so there was like another spawner right there. And I still haven't found the diamonds that I'm looking for. We're at layer 15, like right here. Alright. I'm really low on time. Is there anything else I can get? I get the reeds on the surface, but I can't get back up to the surface that fast, I don't think. So let's stay down at the diamond layer, and hope to just dig into some gold. Oh no! Crap, and now if I dig into the gold, do I have 3 more iron? I don't. So now I can't get that anymore either. And so pumpkins would actually be the only thing I could possibly get, I think, or the ender pearl. So if I could die, then I might be able to find a pumpkin on the surface. So who's in here? Kill me, kill me, kill me. Thank you. And let's see if we can find a pumpkin somewhere. Which way did I go originally? Not towards the mesa, so let's see if there's a pumpkin right around the bend. I think that was the only possible way I could get another point. I've got 19 points. Didn't do as well as I was hoping. Didn't find an underground abandoned mine shaft. And really didn't have that much luck in terms of our underground searching. 19 points is my final score. Didn't find the pumpkin seeds. I did get the cauldron. The book. I killed 2 endermen, and so I got unlucky there. And the book, I'm really curious if from the spawn point I went this way. Did I pass any reeds along the whole way that I traveled? Because I went this way, and I don't see any reeds. And I went down here and got the bucket and got the cows. And I went along the river a little bit. And then I saw the spruce trees were over here. And then I saw the jungle. And I still haven't seen any reeds that I passed by. And we went into the jungle, and then we went around here into the extreme hills, and I don't think I ever saw any reeds. Okay, so I don't feel bad about missing them, because they just weren't there. There's where I went down. So yeah, it was just kind of unlucky in terms of the spawn, or in terms of the direction that I went, in terms of getting the reeds. We never found the emerald, so I'm curious if I do a one of these. You can see where I dug down in here. And yeah, it does look like I kind of found the only caves that were around here. And right over here is where I died. And if I had broken into this cave, oh, there was a diamond over there. There were so many enemies, and I couldn't break the diamond or the gold anymore because I didn't have the iron pick. And we were too short on time to make a new one. I hadn't realized that I'd gone through my iron pick that fast. But this was a big cave system. There were diamonds here, and there were more gold here. And so that would have been a way that I could have gotten more if I hadn't screwed things up with the iron pick, really. But yeah, still not seeing an emerald. So yeah, overall, I don't feel like I played badly. But I do think if someone went another direction, especially a direction that led to an abandoned mine shaft, although they'd have to come by this jungle, probably, in order to get the cocoa bean. I was trying to see if someone could black out the card. And so, if someone went in a different direction over here after they saw the jungle... no abandoned mine shaft is evident over here. And what about way back at spawn? Any chance that if someone dug down near spawn, there was an abandoned mine shaft? Let's go take a quick look at that. And then we'll say goodbye. Not really. Okay, so maybe someone won't black out this card. I'm not sure. But let's go back into game mode 1. Let's click on this to return me to spawn. I guess I killed myself, so I have nothing in my inventory to give myself as a little tribute. But once again, there is my final score of 19. There's what I got on the card. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items that I didn't get. And none of them do I really feel all that bad about. So I'm pretty happy with how I played. I look forward, as always, to comparing scores with all of you. And I hope that you guys are having a great day. Bye-bye.